Alright guys, welcome back to this new update here. We have the new Dracotail, let's call it Dracotail pack here in the shop. We can quickly go to the notifications and you can see right here that we have the end of the Rookie and Returner campaign for branded. So we will most likely get a new one. So we get a new free deck before it was branded. Now there's something new coming. We have our new pack that we already knew about. And then we have a Dracotail bundle here. Interestingly enough, we do not have any new secret packs, but this kind of makes sense, I guess, because we have just yet received new secret packs with the last update here. So let us check what is new here. We have this new bundle deal for Dracotail right here, for the Dracotail pack, but featuring the Dracotail stuff, where we get a coin here, the Dracotail coin. We get a Dracotail K2 wallpaper here, very nice, as well as this. I think this is for the field, I think the mate base. This is supposed to be the mate base stuff. We get a Dracotail Althalion wallpaper, card sleeve, and then we get 5 mana as an icon here, and yeah, we get the pack where Dracotail cards are in ×10. So you have to decide for yourself whether the accessoires are worth 500 gems for you. Obviously, if you want to go full budget mode, then it doesn't really make sense to grab this. But if you really want, I don't know, the wallpaper, for example, which is kind of nice, if you ask me, then you can definitely go for this, and it's still an okay deal, right? We also are getting this new protector here. We have Nubis, the Last Judge, and we have some new icons, the Man with the Mark, as well as Medius, the Pure. So obviously, all of these are very cheap variants. If you want to go for this, go for it. It's not really a waste, and even as a free-to-play player, I would recommend doing this. But the most interesting thing, obviously, is this new pack here. We can quickly check the new animations. We have the Artmage, the Arcturus, our boss monster, you could say, then our super boss monster, the Nerva, the power patron of creation, also very nice. You will see a lot of Dracotail Althalion's animation, and I think it's kind of nice. Always this, you can see in the background, here's this earth thing, right? It's an earth monster, so we get this earth background thing here. This as a light monster should give us some light stuff, I think. Yeah, you can see right here that kind of works out. And once again, we have earth here, and you can see this in the animation. We have this background for the different types, and this is also an earth, so we can see it right here also. And there's the earth background. Also very cool, the Apophis stuff. So let's take a look at this pack, and obviously this pack was already out for a few minutes, so we already knew what's in here. And I have to say, this is one of the best packs that I have ever seen here. It's a really, really good one, and I also think that all of the archetypes are not too expensive. Obviously Dracotail, the most expensive one, but also the most relevant one. And what's really cool, we are getting all the Dracotail stuff. We have the Phyrexia, we also have the Dracotail trap card, the Sting right here. So we are able to play branded Dracotail, which I think should be the strongest version we will see, but a very good pack. Also because we are getting some reprints of important cards like the Silhouette Rabbit, which is in general a very good staple card, but definitely a card that you want to play in the Odon deck. And we are getting Mysterion, the Dragon Crown, which you want to play in Dracotail, which we already had in the game, and it's an ultra rare, so 2 very nice reprints, and then the rest here are new cards. All of them are kind of nice. So let's go for the Odeon Apophis stuff first. We have Divine Serpent Apophis. If you want to play the Odeon deck, it's pretty cheap. You can get away with playing 2 Divine Serpent Apophis, and then there are definitely different builds with different numbers of the Man with the Mark. Even though that's the card that you kind of want to normal summon, we are also combining this with Primite, where the Ether Bearer is another normal summon that you want to use. And I have seen builds with 1 Man with the Mark. I have seen builds with 2 and also with 3 Men with the Mark. So I think that you can definitely get away with 1 if you want to, but maybe 2 might be the sweet spot. I'm not super sure, but yeah, you can go with 2 Men with the Mark, with maybe 2 Divine Serpent Apophis, and this is the one archetype. If you just want to get the Odeon cards, you could just craft them and then don't get the rest from this pack. Then we have the Secretarian Dragon, which is good for Dracotail, and you want to play in Dracotail, but if you get a Secretarian Dragon from this pack, you should also just keep it, because it's a really good staple card, a really good target for super polymerization, being made with 1 Dragon monster and 1 Spellcaster monster. While you control this fusion summon card, your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summoned Dragon or Spellcaster monsters they control. This is basically a kill branded directly card, because under this card, branded cannot activate their most important important effects. And yeah, we have the Artmage stuff here, which if you want to go for this, I think one Deacturus is fine, as well as one Nerva here. You definitely want triple Medius the Pure, and Medius the Pure is the guy that can search the Power Patron, which is this guy, Artmage Power Patron. I think you play him once or twice. He's the fusion summon guy. But there's also something important to note here about the Artmage stuff. So Artmage is our new branded archetype, kind of where we get a lot of support for this in the future. And the OCG has just received the second support wave, you could say, which are the Elven Node cards. They are called Elven Nodes. They kind of belong in the same idea here. And there we can see that with this Elven Nodes deck, you are only playing 3 Medius the Pure. So neither in the TCG nor in the OCG has this Artmage Pure deck been very successful because it plays into Nibiru quite heavily. It's not super successful. So if you wanted to play the most meta-relevant version, you might want to just wait with this and then just get 3 Medius the Pure and play the Elven Nodes Medius the Pure stuff in the future. But obviously, if you just want to play Artmage, then you would go for 3 Medius the Pure, 1 to 2 Power Patron, 1/1 here, and then for the super rares, obviously. But you can check deck lists with that. And then we come to the Dracotail stuff, which we have 12 ultra rares that we need here. It's kind of like with Malice and Ryziel, the same expensiveness, you could say. You want a triple Dracotail Arthalion. He's very important. You definitely want 3. 3/5 mana is a no-brainer. She's the one that gets you the ability to fusion summon on your opponent's turn. You want 3 Dracotail Mululu because you just want to see a lot of Dracotail names, and then also 3 Keto Dracotail. It's just an insane card. But I think we got kind of, should I say lucky? I think we are kind of in the middle with this whole Dracotail stuff. It could have been way more expensive, but it also could have been a bit cheaper. I think we, got it kind of well, I have to say. But this is what you would need for Dracotail. So all of the Dracotail ultra rares, you need thrice, all of them, and then obviously the other cards right here. But I have combo guides for Dracotail. I have combo guide for the Odon stuff. We will have a live stream here in a second that you can join and watch me play the deck. I'm going for the Odon stuff. I'm going for the Dracotail stuff most likely. You can let me know in the comments what you want to play from this deck. I'm very from this pack basically. I'm very interested, and I have to say that investing in the Dracotail stuff, in my opinion, makes a lot of sense because this is the first of these 3 archetypes that we are getting with Yami, Kanan, and Dracotail, and I think Dracotail will be relevant for quite a while, honestly. So an investment here makes sense. We will definitely see some hits, most likely the OCG key to Dracotail to 1 hit or something like this, but I still think it makes a lot of sense going for this deck right now. And if you want to play Dracotail, then invest in this deck now so that you can basically get the most out of playing this deck over time. It's also important to say that we now have this Malice hit with the new ban list, and Dracotail is definitely not as oppressive as Malice is. So I think we are in kind of a nice position for this upcoming meta. I personally think you can let me know what you think of this, and also let me know what you are planning on playing here. So a very, very cool and very good pack here, and I'm very I'm looking forward to the meta that this will create, and I'm very happy that we get the entire Dracotail stuff, also the second support wave. So I guess this is also what we can expect for Yami, most likely coming out next month. So if you really want to go for Yami, for example, and you are on a budget, then it could make sense to wait for next month, even though we are not quite sure whether we will get Yami next month. I'm assuming, but I can't promise you. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you are going for in this pack here. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing, hitting a thumbs up and the notification bell, and maybe check out the live stream that we will do here in a second. And otherwise, we will see each other in the next one, guys.